Hey Shredheads, I want to give you my review or my take on how I made the Yeti SB115 more of a race ready bike. And by race ready I mean cross country ready. No matter what build you have, there are certain things that might not exactly be suited for cross country racing. So I thought I'd comment on some of those. Certainly if you get the highest build, either on the 115 or the 120, you're gonna get closer to that. Now, I wanna take a few minutes to mention some things that worked for me and some things that I just don't think are worth it. So here goes. Okay, so starting, I guess from the top, I think the bike comes default with a 50 mil stem. So I added a 60 mil, you might want to go longer, but I lowered my center of gravity here, and I have bars that are about 770 and have a little bit more of a sweep. It's just a more comfortable climbing position for me. So Yeti has more of an upright kind of trail setup. So if you want to go more cross country, it's probably best suited to drop your position a little bit. Staying up front, I switched to the RockShox Sid Ultimate fork, which has been pretty good. And when I say pretty good, it's incredibly light. It's a 120 mil fork and has 35 millimeter stanchions. So it feels very comfortable and reliable. It doesn't feel like the other 32 millimeter stanchion forks that are just too narrow. I like it, and Fox 34 is also a great option. I think this fork is about 1,580 grams. It's incredibly light, so it's fantastic. Sticking on the front area here, I chose this wheel set because it's very light. It's something like 1,400 grams. It's a Reynolds Black Label. They're 35 mil inner carbon wheels, right? They have Industry 9 Hydra hubs. It's straight pull. They work out really well, super lightweight, wide enough. I like the wider rims, even wider than 30 mil inner, probably a 35 mil, but these get the job done. Tires I chose were the Specialized Fast Track. This one is the Fast Track Control. It's T5. The casing, it's a light tire. It weighs in about 670 grams for the tire. It's aggressive enough. It's 29 by 2.35, and it gets the job done. It's good for the front tire. I have the same tire in the back, but it is the previous generation. You can see the difference. It's a 29 by 2.3, but the tread pattern is very minimal. It works all right on the back, and tire pressure is a little too high today, so it kind of slid everywhere. But good enough tire. I think these tires need more fanfare than they deserve. Specialized makes them. People go right to Maxxis, which is fine, but this is a fantastic tire. This one is the Fast Tracks in the Control. I think the older one was like 620 grams, and it's a really thin sidewall. And so there's not much to this tire, but it's enough to get by. Gearing, I really didn't change anything there. We got Shimano setup. Have the lighter SPD pedals. I know you can go lighter than that, but that's where I'm at. A lot of times I'll run the 45 tooth cassette that Shimano makes in the back, so that one's a little bit more geared towards more cross-country riding. I have 180 mil rotors in the back because I'm a big guy, and recently switched the dropper from the Fox Transfer dropper to the Fox Transfer SL dropper, which saves I think about a ½ pound, and it's fine for me. This is a 100 mil dropper, and I'm more riding trail and cross-country type trails, so this is completely fine for me. You know, maybe not for you, but it's made everything a lot more simple, saved weight. I love it. The bike was 30 pounds with kind of the trail setup on it. Now it's 26.5 pounds. Most of that weight savings comes from the fork and the lightweight wheels. Do I think it's worth it? No. I would change the tires, are just too puny for a lot of trail riding. The fork is just not enough. I'd probably put on a Fox 34 or a Pike with 130 mil of travel. The weight difference would be worth it. After a while, this riding position is a little too low for me. It's great for climbing, but it's just too uncomfortable. So anyway, great bike. I just don't, when it comes to, if you want a cross-country only bike, I would probably go with a Specialized Epic Evo or something that was intended for cross-country if you're that serious about it. But if you are not as serious about it like me and you just want a really awesome trail bike that can do cross-country, the SB115 or the 120 is your way to go, because it kind of floats between the two. Love this bike, and I would highly recommend it if it's what if you're looking for a trail and also somewhat of an XC bike.